Welcome, Leo, to your daily reading for May 8th of 2018, dealing with your love life. Now, the overall energy and theme for the day is focusing pretty much on you. The Magician is here, and it's a card of magic, manifestation, and communication, where you could be doing different things away from your partner in some way. You're looking for a new beginning and a new start, I feel. Now, this is either a renewal that you're focusing on, maybe with an Aries, maybe with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. All right. Others of you are looking to free yourself from an older relationship. That's what it seems like to me. Something that you have been consumed in some way. Now, your partner could be away from you. All right. Your new or old partner, they might be away from you, but for many of you, you're trying to work on your business by minding your business, trying to focus on things that take you away from emotional dissatisfaction or emotional distraction. If you look at these cards here, there are no cup cards here, right? The pentacle cards showing up. You got the sword energy showing up. You don't have a lot of wands, but the Magician is the card of Aries, but it does indicate a lot of energy to be able to give you that extra impulse to take care of your needs and desires. This is the question of asking the universe for what you need, what you want, what you desire, and the universe is also going to give you what you need first. All right, and then you can use that energy to get what you want, because you always have what you need inside of you. Think about it in that way, right? It's card of magic. So that's the overall theme. All right, focusing more on you, I feel. Now, the King of Pentacles is the energy of a person that's coming towards you, and for many, I would say that this is you focusing on career. All right, another person could be around you. Two different romantic partners, as that's just coming to me, as I see both the Magician and the King of Pentacles as two people some of you are trying to make a choice with, as two male figures, two female figures, male, female, just depends. One could be married and established, one could be a doctor, a lawyer, someone else that's, you know, doing something else outside of what you actually do when it comes to career, which keep you two apart in some way through the distance that's there. That's how I kind of see things, as a split between you two. And as you focus on your money, your achievements, and your success, I feel like some of you might feel that you aren't as successful as your partner is, or you don't equate, or you're not adequate for this particular relationship just yet. And that's why I feel your response is the Eight of Pentacles. So this earth sign that may be around you, they may be a bit more, you know, grounded, where you have this fiery energy with you, where you're doing a whole bunch of different things. Doesn't mean that you aren't stable, no, but you may have a lot of decisions and a lot of plans that you would like to take on. Maybe this particular person is sometimes not moving fast enough for you. Maybe you will like that change, and maybe you're not moving quick enough for them, even though they've been patient for you in the past. But you feel, for some of you, you're waiting for the right time to be able to maybe give, or until you're in a better place financially, because the Eight of Swords is right next to this King of Pentacles, and that's what the message is kind of telling me to let you know. So you might be dealing with someone in this way, but you might feel trapped. Others of you, say for instance, your particular partner may be away. They could have been in jail. They've been in jail for a while, house arrest, restricted in some way, and you can't really speak to them, see them, and there are other options out there, other people that want to speak to you, get to know you, and you could be falling for someone else. You could have fallen for another person, even though you might be married in a relationship, which could lead to temptation, and you got to be careful about those things, right? But the restriction, I feel, is just momentarily until you are in a better spot to come out to see daylight, because you can see how bright those cards are on the left, and a lot of you are feeling a bit down, you know, doom and gloom, you know, not really feeling confident, working on how you feel about yourself, what people might think about your situation, your choice. If you feel like you've been left behind and your romantic partner has fallen for someone else, you might feel embarrassed because you kind of put on display that you were married or about to be married, or in a relationship, and something happened. Many of you might be feeling like that. All right, but this true love energy, it says this is the romance of a lifetime. Just because you two have fallen apart, or you fell away from a particular person, an ex-partner, someone that you've been in love with for some time, it doesn't mean that it was not true. It just means that it's not as true as it was back then. It's just weaker now, or it's non-existent, and new love and maybe a truer love is in your life, and that takes precedence over what you have experienced in your past, and you got to give your energy and focus to that. But before you can, I feel like finances, your career, your own mental state, for some of you, this is like having to go, sometimes having to be placed, or you're dealing with someone or child or anyone that has been placed in a mental institution to help them with how they deal with life and things like that. So some of you could be dealing with someone who needs help with those kind of things as well, stuck in their head, and you might know that this person has a psychological a disorder or something like that, which keeps you back from going into that relationship because you don't want to be hurt, and you know the reality of that particular person and their past. You know, these energies just came to me as I'm speaking, so that may be very important for some of you out there when it comes to a decision. And even though that particular person has these issues, you still love them, you still try to forgive them, and you're not really sure. And often it's like sometimes you might call this particular person out and they don't even come out. They might, you know, do these things to manipulate you at times, and vice versa. This could actually happen, which is very unhealthy. So you know, just because it's true right now, you know, these things can shift. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is a choice in love that you are experiencing, and different other things when it comes to being motivated to make changes that you need. All right, that's going to be your reading. I do hope that the message has helped out in some way. Lots of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes, and you can always go to the website for a private or personal session. Have a good one.